Discipline. It sounds like a big word, maybe complicated, maybe subtle. But in reality, every human meets discipline again and again in daily life. Or, mostly to be honest, the pressure of having it. Think about it. The discipline pressure of waking up early while your body just wants to stay in bed. The struggle of cooking a healthy meal while your tired body just wants the easy fast food. The battle of going to the gym while your mind just wants to rest after work. The pressure of focusing on an important project while your eyes just want to scroll social media. At the same time, we see so many people who look disciplined. They wake up early, work hard, eat clean, and build success. And when we compare, we feel even worse, which is another heavy discipline weight on our shoulders. So today, I don't want to give you a strict manual because I am not an expert. I just want to share some realizations, small things that actually helped me to build consistent discipline in the past few years. Number 1, don't force discipline. I learned this the very hard way. Yes, you have to be determined, but don't force discipline like a punishment on yourself. There was a time when I tried to eat clean and quit all fast food at once, especially the fries. Oh, my local burger shop makes the best fries ever. Anyway, I digress. The result was that I ended up moody for weeks, physically drained, and of course I quit after 3 weeks. The truth is, when you spend all your energy fighting cravings, you have nothing left for the good habits you actually want to build, which is eating healthier. So how to deal with it? Start small and gentle. Don't fight your desires. Redirect them. Don't try to erase lifelong habits in one go. Replace them with healthier options instead. And remember, real discipline should feel supportive, not like self-punishment. Number 2, use loss aversion. Okay, so now this is a real brain trick. It works so well for me, and I hope you can use it too. Loss feels stronger than gain. Like I noticed I worked much harder when I risked losing money than when I only dreamed about earning it. So how to benefit from it to build discipline? Use loss aversion. Make small contracts with yourself, like prepaying for something, so quitting feels like wasting. You can even set a challenge with a friend. If you skip the habit, you lose money. Ironically, that fear of loss may push you harder than the hope of reward. Number 3, find a stronger why. I mean, when you do anything, you need a reason, right? But honestly, most reasons for discipline sound like, it's good for you, or you'll look better. You know, it's good, but not great. And for something that requires huge power like discipline, that kind of shallow reason just doesn't last. So, how to make it better? Find a deeper and more personally relatable why. Tie the habit to something precise, like saving money to buy a house in 10 years, or stopping endless scrolling to protect your eyes. Or make it a little quirky but highly personal to you. If your why to work out is having a stunning body for summer, then let that be the fuel for your discipline. Number 4, shape your identity first. For me, I always thought of myself as lazy. So even though I knew it was bad, I kept spiraling back to procrastinating deadlines, denying responsibilities, etc. Because a lazy and reckless person is who I believed I was. But then I noticed something completely opposite when it came to shopping for snacks. I always thought of myself as a fries expert, since I've tried almost every store in town that sells fries. Anyway, because of that, I acted exactly like it. I kept buying and eating fries any chance I get like it was my job. That showed me how much our self-image decides our behavior. So what can you do now? Even if you haven't built the habit yet, Shift your identity first. Say to yourself, I am such a clean girl, or I am a true gym bro. And then act in line with it, even in small steps, like choosing water over soda, or working out after work daily. Tiny actions that match the identity will slowly make it real. Fake it till you make it. Number 5, revise your discipline. Finally, many people think of discipline as one fixed thing, but in reality, it requires a lot of changes and adaptation throughout the process. For example, when I first started working out, I set a strict schedule, at least 2 hours a day, every day after work. I tried to keep up with it for a few days, then suddenly I had problems at work. I had to work overtime, and one day I could only go to the gym for 1 hour. And I let that one bad day ruin my whole streak. I felt unmotivated and lost track so easily because I thought I had failed. Anyway, the point is, even discipline should change, adapt, and improve with your current situation. How to deal with it? Reflect on your discipline. Ask yourself, after a day, a week, or a month, what went well? What failed? How can I adjust tomorrow? Later on, I decided that if I felt weak on one day, I could reduce the workout. And if I had extra time, I would add more exercises. Keeping the momentum is always better than blaming yourself. In the end, discipline is not a cage, it's a tool. It's not about pressure, but about direction. When you see it this way, discipline becomes less about fighting yourself and more about supporting the life you want. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you in any way, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, discipline is not built in one day. Every small choice you make today makes the next one easier.